Hey there, friends. So I'm back in the front garden today, and I wanted to show you guys an update on the heritage wheat that I planted earlier this year. This is that Sonoran White Wheat. It's been grown in Arizona, I think since the 15 or 1600s. It was brought here, I believe, by Spanish, and then was given to different tribes here in Arizona. And this is a soft white. It's not really what you want to use for making bread, but it's great for cakes and other baked goods that you don't want as much protein in. Yeah, it's starting to look really good. And remember, guys, I didn't even buy seed. I just bought whole grain sold for milling at home, and then I just planted it. It's the same stuff. It's just a lot cheaper to buy it as a food stuff than it is to buy it as seed. Same way with potatoes and garlic. I went to the grocery store and I bought the garlic, and then I planted the garlic. And we'll see how it turns out. If I can find good California garlic, like from Gilroy, my ex used to buy all of the seed garlic from Gilroy. I don't know what varieties he would get, but yeah, he always got his seed garlic there. And yeah, I think this stuff is getting close to throwing up a seed head. Let's look at a couple of these stalks. Know that that's the beginning of a head yet. It doesn't look like it, but we got some good rain, and they have exploded since the rain. Probably, especially this front leading edge, because I imagine that the water flowed this way and stopped and kind of collected up against the berm here. You can't really see under here. I've done a tremendous amount of, it looks relatively flat, but there's a bunch of earthworks under here, like earthen walls enclosing all of this, but then not in between the beds so they can run. There's a little bit of an earthwork in between these. It's just an area of packed dirt. But this right here, yes, it's a packed earth pathway, but it's just covered with wood chips or arborist mulch. And the idea being is that if water sheet flooded, it would hit that wall and get redirected into this large garden bed, which is at a low point in this yard. The whole yard slopes towards the house, so any water that accumulates and runs across that earthwork in the center between these two beds, they just look like little walkways, and they are walkways. But you could see that, I don't know if you can see it actually. Get down here. Now you can see how it slopes down, so water can come from one bed to the other. But there's a kind of dirt wall right here underneath of this mulch. See a weed. But this patch of wheat will probably do better as it warms up because it's got a little bit of shade. But in general, the patch that gets more sun was doing better for a very long time. Now it's sort of 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. But yeah, it's really weird having a lawn you don't mow and a lawn that'll make food. My dog would love to come out here and get in this grass and roll around, and I would kill her. Just kidding. But yeah, I watch her very closely. She's not allowed out yet. So I know this is supposed to be, oh look, feral hollyhocks are ready to bloom. I don't plant these, I don't water them. They just grow where they want. They're all over the place. Some of them are well over 6 feet tall. They're like closer to 10, 11 feet tall. But I'm looking over here as I'm filming, and I'm seeing a bunch of volunteer lettuces that I'm actually gonna pick tonight. Look at this beautiful, beautiful head of lettuce. I thought these things would be bolting. But yeah, these these are volunteers. This is a beautiful, beautiful lettuce. We're gonna eat this. So nice. I love the bounty this property has. There's wild dill growing, Thai basil. It just grows stuff. Back to the wheat. I think I probably have another month, 2 tops, before this is harvested, but I actually think it's about 6 weeks. But I'm really excited about this. I'm a little anxious too. I'm not sure how I'm gonna harvest it, but I think it's gonna involve like a tarp laid out over here, and I'll just cut these off and fold them up in a tarp and then stomp the tarp to get the seed heads. Maybe they call that threshing, and then winnowing. I don't know. I will process the wheat somehow. It'll be probably like a comedy show. It'll look like slapstick farming, guys. So yeah, it's beautiful. Makes me, I was telling my husband the other day, he said it needed a garden gnome, but I told him no, it actually needs a pink flamingo. I would love to put a pink flamingo in each of these, but yeah, hasn't happened yet. And guys, while I have your attention, if you haven't clicked away from this video yet, I wanted to tell you guys about a really awesome channel. If you like growing hot peppers and you want to see a professional pepper farmer doing his thing and bringing some really awesome content, I definitely think you guys should check out the Samuel Farm Boy Watson channel. He just hit 500 subscribers. Let's help him get to 1,000. He's putting out some really great content. Now I think he farms commercially in Jamaica, so not everything he shows would necessarily translate to a home garden, but it's really interesting to see how the peppers I love so much are grown. Yeah, anyway, check out his channel. So the wheat is growing. It's growing lush and beautiful. Might be a little too densely packed in here, but I don't really care because I don't really know what I'm doing in the first place. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon for the next wheat update video, which will probably be harvest time or near harvest time. Remember to check out Samuel Farm Boy Watson's channel. It's linked below, right down in the description. And yeah, check out his channel, like and subscribe to him. He's got a great thing going over there, and it's super useful. He's got a lot of screen presence and charisma. I think it's his wife that films. They have a fantastic little setup going, plantains and Scotch bonnet peppers, growing that Caribbean sunshine. Yeah, check out his channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye for now.